You must have heard it said before that we are somehow born in sin, and perhaps you even believe that. But let me first start by asking a question. Would God blame you for someone else's mistakes? But let's think about that for a moment. Would God blame you for a sin that you never committed? Would he hold you responsible for what someone else did? Certainly not. God's book teaches that you're responsible for your actions. You cannot sin until you do something wrong, and you could not have done anything wrong before you were even born. Yet we often meet people that say that we are somehow born in sin. Could that possibly be true? They say the first human being, Adam, sinned, and through him sin entered the world, and now sin corrupts everything, including every newborn baby. Can you follow that logic? Can you believe that human beings are condemned before they ever do anything? What judge would condemn people for crimes that they never committed? A just God cannot do that, except by a mistake. But what about God? Would he make such a mistake? We cannot imagine such false ideas about God. He holds you responsible for what you do, and he does not blame you for what the first human beings did. But even after you sin, God is still willing to forgive. He is full of loving kindness, and he loves to forgive. He is willing to forgive anyone who turns to him and seeks forgiveness. If you sincerely decide to give up that sin, isn't it refreshing to know that even if we live a whole life of sin, but we decide to turn back to God, he is willing to forgive us at this very moment? And that's just between us and God. We don't need any confession box. We don't need to go to a priest and seek forgiveness. We just need to accept the sacrifice that Jesus Christ paid on the cross for our sins and turn to him in prayer, and he will forgive us. 1 John 1:9. If we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us of our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness.